Hi, good morning. I'm Van, the Backyard Carpenter, Baby Boomers Team Do, and that's Antonio. All right, so, and this is Paul. All right, this is the project for the day. We have a rotted rat seal, as it's called, running along there, and also we want to install, it's an entrance door for the cats in that door. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to reinforce it, cut down the size, reinforce it so we can put the, all right, but the first thing we got to do is remove this old rat seal. Now, what we have determined is the floor joists run this way. Alright, so my original thought was I was actually going to raise the building up, but I'm not sure if those roof rafters are really attached adequately, so lifting it up is out of the question. So what we're going to do, as soon as we get all this monkey grass out of the way right here so we can get a hold of that 2x6, we are going to cut out a section at a time, and then we're going to put a little 4x4. We'll cut a little 4x4 to size to go underneath that floor joist right there to hold up the floor joist as we go down, so that the floor is not trying to drop as we continue to go along here and remove this rotted rat seal. And that is the project for today. I'll give you updates as we go. Although I have not shown you the process of what we've done, we were able to take out the old rotten 2x6. We put a piece on top of it, to raise it up. Then we actually took this plastic lattice work and ran it through the table saw. And what Antonio is doing right now is these blocks have never really settled and they're wobbly. So the customers are going to get us a bag of mortar, and we're going to mix the mortar and put these in place so they don't wobble anymore. So on this case, I'm going to make the mortar real dry, so it's not real runny, because we don't want it running all over the place. But Antonio right now is making some walls, that prevent the mortar from going any further than the two sides, right? So it'll be a real dry mix, and then we put in place. Unfortunately, I don't have any trowels. I do have a hoe, and they say they have a wheelbarrow. This was like suggested, so I didn't really have the equipment to do it. But anyway, that's where we are. We reinforce an inside 2x4s, put in new sew plates. Alright, so that's Antonio. I'm Van, the Backyard Carpenters. I will update you when we're done. Right, so maybe I'll get Antonio to tape when we're doing the dry mortar. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, this is an update. We did do a dry bed with the concrete. Okay, that means you don't have much water. Right. So you put these in place with a dry bed, then you squirt it down with water, and you wait 24 hours. Now, here is the cat door that we installed on the lattice work by we created these specialized 1x4s and ripped them through the table saw. And so this door is designed so the cats can go in, but they can't go out. All right. So that's what we did. All right. Also, we replaced the old rotted out 2x6 with a new 2x6, and we put lattice work on it so the cats can't crawl under the house. And now they're going to decide what they're going to plant right through there and right through there. So anyway, that's basically a wrap. I'm sorry I did not show you the process on how we were doing this, but with this lattice work not having any support members or being a side door or corridor, we had to make our own little 1x4s that we screwed together to unite them, and then we used finish nails with my Paslow to put them in place. All right, so that's it. I'm Van. That's Antonio. Here's the owner of the house. We are known as the Backyard Carpenter, except for Paul. And you can find us on YouTube under Backyard Carpenter Baby Boomers Can Do. So if you're over there, please like us and subscribe. And if you got any comments, let me know. But yep, if I don't trip over that. But this is basically a wrap for this. And we got this done. It looks a whole lot better. We're a lot cleaner now. and as soon as Jane and myself come over and paint it, it will be complete. So we have a day 2 tomorrow, so the end of day 1 is now. Ha! Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Can we turn out and around so we can see it?
Yeah.
Without it falling off? There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Now we
Good
can see it.
morning.
Good morning. Let's talk about the weather. It's been brutal. This is August, and it's been brutal. I mean, like actually 100 degrees, and then it's like 115 heat index. But for the past 2 days, the temperature dropped. And it was perfect for us to be able to do this. Now, this is after the fact. You know, we actually did the repair to the front end. Actually, you know, we did a dry mix, so those 2 pavers can be locked down. And that is the cat door.
Yay, they're already using it.
And they said they're already using it. So what's left right now is we have all this naked wood that Jane's going to get a hold of and paint. And I'm going to remove those 2 little walls. So, you know, those 2 pavers are taking place. And we did change out the hinges, the new hinges, and we reinforced stuff on the inside. So this is kind of like after the fact. There you go. After the fact. So when I edit this will be the first, and then you'll actually see the first day, but this is actually the second day. So we're going to get to work. Right? So I'm going to start tearing stuff down, and she's going to start doing her painting thing.
You see, I've got my painting clothes on, of course.
Right. So I'm Van.
And I'm Jane.
Backyard Carpenters.
Baby the Boomers Can Do.
And if you see us on YouTube, please like us and subscribe. We're going to get started.
See ya.
All right, this is Jane the Painter. That's actually it's called a sew plate because it was part of this original wall. So she's painting the sew plate, and she already painted those over there. And I'm getting ready to foam across here as soon as I do a little bit more tear down, because this is Y day, and she's got to get to the Y, and this is the day I teach, so I'm debating if I'm going with her. So anyway, so this is just an update what we're doing today, and when I edit this, it'll be day 1 and day 2 together. Yeah, this is a foaming gun, and the sweet thing about it is it also has a cleaner to clean this out. So what I'm doing is I'm just coming across here and filling in this crack, and it will expand, and now I'll take a putty knife and straighten it out. There you go. Now I'm going to take a putty knife with some a rag, and then there's a cleaner that comes with this device that cleans this out, which is so much better than it was in the past. Because you would ruin the little tube that came with them. So let me go get the cleaner. Now the only thing I don't know about this stuff is, does it paint?
We will soon see.
We're about to find out. I got one little place right here that I need to fill in. But y'all seen how it works, and I'll show you how to clean it up. And see, this is the cleaner that I've got attached to it. So now I'm going to spray it, and it's spraying out the stuff out of the tube. Okay. I still need a rag kind of clean the tip off. All right, now I'm going to take. See, it's pretty well has cleaned the tube out. All right, so now I'm going to take it off and put the nozzle on it. All right, now it acts like a spray. So now I've got the nozzle on it so I can spray. Like I got to clean the tip of the can itself. It just cleans it out beautifully. I mean, just gorgeous. Alright, so that's all clean. Now I'm going to clean out this, alright, by just spraying this. Alright, it just, alright. and I'm getting the tip of the nozzle cleaned off. Look. Okay, I'm going to attach it one more time. What I'm going to do is spray this rag and use it as to be able to wipe down. So this is a wonderful system that they came up with, the cleaner, to be able to clean it. So like I said, in the past you just had this little tube that you attached to it, and the little tube would stop up. Alright, so now with this new gun system, alright, with this gun system, alright, all you got to do is just use the cleaner to clean it out. I'm going to put it on one more time and spray it, just to make sure that the tube is cleaned out, and it's done. Alright, I do have to clean off my putty knife though. So anyway, that's how the system works. It's whoever came out with this, I thank you very much. Alright, Jane she is a painter. Look at this. She's about got all this. This is how we had to attach the cat door to the lattice work. We had a piece on each side, and we screwed them together. Then I used finishing nails to be able to install it on this lattice work, because there is no support members on the lattice work. It's not a solid door. It's not a core door. So we had to come up with that idea. But she's doing a great job. She's not even using painter's tape. Look at that. She's so good. All right, so that's what she's doing. Next thing is I'll show you how the finished product looks like when it's all painted. There it goes. Yeah. Hey, this is the final scene for this project. We got the 2x6 was replaced. We put a little 1-inch strip up top. I did foam that crack. You saw me foam the crack. It was paintable, and James painted around the cat door. The cat door does work. The cats have already started using it. So that's it for this. I'm going to try to get her into the camera. There you go. So again, a wrap for this one. I'm Ben.
I'm Jane.
And we're known as the Backyard Carpenters.
Baby Boomers Can Do.
Alright, if you're looking at us on YouTube, that's where we are. Be sure and subscribe and like. And if you want to make any comments, go ahead. Alright, so that's it. Bye-bye.
See you. Well, you've got enough paint now, Paul. You can paint the whole